job was in central in Norway. And they said, take this like this. I said, no, it's really not. I'm doing job was to people. I want to fix something here. Okay. You drop this communication to the training center. We're going to do this offer from the town. I'm from the town. This communication of the training. This is how this is. And that's the biggest training center. What is doing also here as well. And you'll be surprised that we have at least close to how many people train there. All the
everybody that has to go
offshore is from there. So all the MDs of the Aerospace come here. So this is the beautiful speed of how we see this. Everything you see here was not there.
Focus on international accreditation. So the majority of the courses we deliver here will go for international accreditation so that your certificate is recognized wherever you go. So that's a major concern.
You know when a house is
we are working towards a house. Yes.
There's a classic case of the dream company.
Thank you very much.
And it's not yes. So we find ourselves in the maintenance culture. So we go to the rooms and still none of the regulations for the rooms and we do just ensure we keep standard. Because the Aerospace oil companies don't really it's not standards. We need international standards to the south not all that means every year.
From the helicopter. We have the divers, safety divers, who are also on standby during our training. We have the delegate and the showboat, the instructor who is going to be in the segment. We are going to use this opportunity, gentlemen, will you be on standby to invite the Honorable Minister of Aviation to have a touch how to operate. We are going to have a feeling of how to operate the simulator. This is the equipment we use in training the personnel working in aviation industry and marine industry. This is what we call an enhancing suit. Once you've done this, like the water or your body will be dry, we call the rescue approach. This is the new latest aviation jacket, we call it MK50. And we have this is the lab jacket. Very soon we phase out from the industry and concentrate on the. And for people who work on vessels, boat, traveling by boat between the creeks and the ocean, this is a permanent buoyancy jacket. Once you don't need to remain afloat throughout emergency before rescue will be able to approach. So, in the cold region, this is what we call aviation transit suits. Personnel don't use to board helicopters. But we are in Nigeria, we don't run aviation because we're in the tropical region. So our personnel here is going to demonstrate donning of this and there's motivation meeting. Okay. The instructor will tell you, sir, take it out of water. The helicopter will automatically take you out of water. These are the process to train our personnel from the end of the
Thank you.
How to get this we stop. The shotgun, the instructor inside the beds, we ensure that the delegates are strapped, we put on their harness. Remember when you board the helicopter airplane, you need to do your correct. Ensure that they are properly buckled. Once they are ready, he's going to give us a sign to take the helicopter off. That shows that the helicopter has taken off and is flying to offshore. We are zooming. So we are so take him up, please. Take me up. Fast race.
On fast. Fast race.
Now, on the process, while the helicopter is flying through the oceans, emergency happens.
Very inside.
And pilot cannot continue with the flight, so he has to ditch the helicopter. Brace, brace, brace. On brace, at this point, sir, it's more professional.
Because you're not in place.
Yes, the instructor by side would like to simulate it for you to capsize the helicopter. Brace, brace, brace. Now the helicopter is coming down.
Stand by for DT, rapid capsize.
Now brace.
Brace, brace, brace.
Coming down. On impact on water, the helicopter capsize. All the capsize. Wow. At this point, the train personnel how to escape from the helicopter. Can you please give them a big round of applause? The helicopter has a life raft. Wow. And the vessel we have a life raft, that was the marine one.
That was clear. Break up and turning.
So, whenever they escape, there's a aviation life raft available, ready for boarding. I just want you to see the process of boarding. The personnel can stay as long as 2 to 3 days inside the heli. Okay, 20 days, emergency rescue operations approaches, and we can able to rescue them through helicopter.
Incredible. Awesome. MD, you want to do some practicals?
So that's not the end of the demonstration. Thank you, thank you,
different areas. What is mind your step if you don't mind? Is it does it better?
The other rooms that you can be shown, so that they can go into different rooms.
So also we have some educational
Even then was a
really? I just mentioned the most important.
Okay, please let's converge here. This is the muster point.
Okay.
In case of an emergency, we are all expected to converge here.
That's here, right here?
Yes, sir. The area is typically required, so I'll be issuing safety adapts to those of us that are going to you can adjust the strap
Those were get big head. They just go on like this and talk. I can mention a few names. Mahmoud, I didn't mention your name. I didn't mention your name. I was just talking about those who have big heads. These are instructor's office. We have a changing room for male, changing room for female.
Okay, you are welcome, sir. Thank you, sir. We have a starting area, we are doing some other firefighting. Temple our firefighters, we brief them before going and after.
Thank you very much. This is
Thank you. Why we have an LNG here is that we also do outsourcing.
okay.
So we take on the responsibility of emergency response procedures, firemen, fire operations in facilities like that, so that they're able to focus on their core business. So what that means is that we hire the personnel, manage their competencies here, and all of the management on site is handled by us. So we're currently running contracts with NLNG, with Shell, with Chevron.
Awesome.
Since
So 3 compartments.
You can simulate it.
Yes, we do. So and as you can see that everywhere is black, so we simulate real life fire. Okay, so in level 1 and 3 compartments, and we name them zones for our client to be able to know the direction at which they need to go. Then on level 2 we have 2 zones there, 4 and 5. Then the last one is 6. Okay, so on your left and right, sir, we have well-leg, the Christmas tree. Okay, for oil and gas industry, in case if there is.
You don't have to go there, sir. This way. You don't have to go there? Yes, this way, sir.
So in case if there is a well-led fire, so we will up there. Then this one is pressure vessel. In case we have a product and there's an infinity flame on it, to avoid it exploding. So
Watch about.
the mechanism that we use over there, that's fixed monitor. We use it to deflect the flame so that the flame can be what? Can be diverted to another place to avoid it exploding. Then the other place that we are diverting it to, we have to do what is called boundary pulling there. Okay, so we do that. So we would like you, sir, to even put 1 or 2 fire in place. No, we do. So we have the vertical and the horizontal one. Okay, then here we simulate scaffold collapse. Yes. So we simulate scaffold collapse. Once a scaffold is being erected and somebody is walking and the person now falls suspended, so I don't want to rescue the person. Okay. So we simulate that through here. We are fighting for refineries and the organization that have tanks. So we simulate that here. Here is drift floor where we simulate a running fire. So the way the problem is designed, if the fire is running, then you can quickly respond to it. Then over there, sir, we simulate compartmentation fire behaviors. How does fire behave in a compartment at the steepest stage? Yes, when there's no wind, you understand. Then the growth of the fire, then the full development of the fire, and the decay level of the fire. So we take our client inside there to simulate all sorts for them. Now, here, sir, please come with me, sir.
Give this guy a pay rise. Yeah. A pay rise. I don't want to pay for you.
Leakage. So there is going to be alarm there to show that has leaked, and we have some people that have been trained. Okay. No, it's not going to harm you, sir. so we have some people that have been trained. Now, once alarm goes off, as we are hearing, sir, everybody is looking as we are seeing them like astronauts. So they will go in with their patch, then they will stop the leakage, then they will upright the drum that is leaking. Yes, so when that is done, definitely they have been contaminated. So they need to decontaminate themselves. Okay, so and that is the decontamination that we have set up over there. Okay, so now this one is portable, and this one can be taken. So this one is portable, and you can move from one place to another. You can put it in our fire truck. Okay, then in the aviation industry where we have previous goods, so our firefighter too, they can just use for this method. So let's assume now that they've done the job, then they need to work to come and decontaminate themselves, because they cannot go to their respective offices like that. Otherwise, they will contaminate everywhere. That's wind direction through their windsock. Yeah. Okay, and in the airport we have windsock to show the direction of the wind. So now let's assume now that the way it is set up now, the wind direction is to this side. So that means that side, it is the area where the incident has happened, which of course is the hot zone. Then from the hot zone, they will enter the shower, which is cold zone. The contamination now. Then from there, they will now disperse. Now, the soup they are two different sides. One is calculated, one is flat. There inside the shower is using fully encapsulated one soup. Because the breathing apparatus that is using is inside the soup. So the other guy is using flat. So the two of them will now work, they will decontaminate themselves. So where they are now is here with the garden across all zones. Okay, please turn around. Water. So the decontamination process is either wet or dry. So because of the type of the nature and the nature of the chemical, the SDS have told us that it's wet. So that's why that is water. So now if it is dry, they can use fan or plug to do that. Okay, so but if they are now reacting to decontaminating themselves with the chemical that is against water, so they are working to the reaction. So that's why any chemical, you have to follow the SDS. Very important. Yes, it depends on the chemical. So now, at this point, sir, I will hand you over to our technical person of Captain Sonny to talk more about the fixed wing and the rotary wing, sir. Thank you, sir.
Just to know the post that only school. I'm a pilot for 40 years. I've been developed contractor for 10 years, Bristol 10 years, about 6 years, Southern Airlines 3 years, and then I've been training pilots. I've been training, especially the drum, rescue, and firefighting. We train the Bonnie Airport, M certificate. The underwater that you saw there.
Yes.
I was privileged to be one of the few Nigerian pilots that did that training back in the 80s. And it was very nice that the company came up, started doing Nigeria. That was very nice. Same thing with the firefighting. So I'm here to take you through the firefighting, aviation firefighting. Now, what I'm saying is a mock-up on aeroplane, Skytrain, is more to pick up the airplane, and here we stimulate, we do the cabin fire, pick up the fire, and and then there we stimulate.
We'll come arrest the actor on the rig. And I judged the second best simulator within the training institute.
X92 and we do the mechanic fire. We do the engine fire.
Keep us in your no need to.
That's the cockpit, cabin, and then we have the passenger.
I've seen him.
Then we also train the helicopter landing officer. Okay. Yeah, that is our officer.
That's the main purpose. Mind yourself, sir. So we are going to, you will help, sorry sir, you will help us to...
How far as you come this? Call you out?
That is the engine out. This one is the helicopter. Wow. The tire, the wheel.
diseases.
Oh man, good job, good job, good job.
To come here so that everybody can see what's happening.
Alright. To the glory of God Almighty, I have the honor and privilege to commission this wonderful facility by Prime Atlantic Safety Services.
Mind your shirt. Mind your shirt.
Prime Atlantic Safety Services Training Center. It is our pleasure and privilege to be here today to see a facility that you have developed over the years. We must say that this facility compares to anyone, anywhere in the world. And if you remember a couple of months ago when the president actually gave a directive that there should be no foreign travels at all by MPs, what the president actually directed us to do was to ensure that the trainings and capacity development, skill development that we can locate and find within Nigeria, we must use those opportunities. There is absolutely no point having this type of wonderful facilities within the country, and then we now spend our hard-earned foreign currency sending our staff abroad. So I can tell you today that you have just earned some clearance. Boldly, you have earned some clearance. Subject to good behavior. Right. So this is actually what we encourage, to find this within Nigeria. We find that Nigerians actually invested heavily in such simulators here, and training center is very encouraging. We encourage others in different fields to do the same, and save us the problems of traveling all over the world looking for trainings for our staff. This will greatly enhance the aviation ecosystem in Nigeria. It will complement what we have in NCAT. We have such simulators in NCAT too. But you know that with the burgeoning aviation sector, if I expand the aviation sector, we'll have so many people that will come for training. We expect the aviation sector to expand beyond what it is now. The administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has actually put an eye on aviation. I'm sure you have seen that the president is so concerned about this sector. He wants the sector to grow, and he has actually encouraged us to develop policies, which we have done, to make the sector grow. So as the sector grows, your facility will grow, your pocket will grow, your bank account will grow. Jesus will grow. Thank you for that. I don't have something. Thank you very much.
So we thank you very much, Honorable Minister, and thank you for your time. Once we started, it was clear what our objective was.
Some of my CEOs at times and staff, I have, as directed by Mr. President, of late cut down on foreign travels. The reason is simply that I want them to work hard to find local content by which they can acquire their training. And exactly this is what we want to do. This is not a forum by which I want to begin to reel out figures at times that we spend just sending people abroad to facilities that are smaller than this. I have gone around myself the world. Some are just in one building, 3 stories, with big name. They will bring one big paper for us saying that one worldwide, global, Atlantic, something somewhere. When you go there, the global is one building in one country, because it's in Europe or in Asia. And with one big paper, long paper head, letterhead, we will now begin to pay dollars to send them out. I mean, look at this type of facility, the space, the retreat, the serenity where we can send people to. So I want to let you know that we are already on course with us. I mentioned it openly, like I said, to the annoyance of some of them, but then, hey, we have to do what we have to do. Let us look inwards to get training. Especially, we can bring people in here to train our staff. We are looking for money for simple things. We are looking for money to pay for Wi-Fi at the airports. We are looking for money to develop infrastructure. So how are we going to spend all we earn, the foreign exchange we earn? Just go and see the request for travels. This has been my point, and I'm going to make it openly from now on. Nobody's going to blackmail me behind that I'm not approving so many trainings. We can find it here. I want capacity to be built, but at a reasonable cost, and within Nigeria, as much as we can find them within Nigeria. We want to bring people. I asked a question when we were going around. I said, can people hire this facility to come and even conduct other trainings? Can, for example, NCA come and say, look, we have trainers coming into the country. Instead of going to even big hotels where they are distracted in major cities, we can bring them to a retreat like this. If they are not occupied, we pay them, and we use here. Bring 3 trainers in, they stay in the hostels here, and they train our people. So this is exactly what we have been looking for. The federal government will support such initiatives by policies. By policies, we are going to generate policies to ensure the growth and survival of such facilities in order to help the aviation ecosystem to grow in Nigeria.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. The capacity of people that actually come here to do trainings in between 2,000 and 3,000. I'm just going to ask you a direct question. What have you saved Nigeria and foreign exchange with this?
Well, I think I will follow the Honorable Minister's I'll follow his comment where he said we're not going to talk figures here, but we'll talk the value. So the value it brings is that you're not sending people outside the country to get training done. You are now able to train even more people, because when you're managing costs, you're looking to send 1 or 2, hoping that they can come back in and deliver the training.
the trainers.
But now everybody can be trained here. Another value is that we're able to accommodate people from outside of Nigeria. So we're not just saving money, we're actually making revenue as well. So I mentioned earlier this morning, our trainings are internationally accredited. So they're recognized and accepted globally. So it's not a case of you getting a training certificate here and then you get to another country and they don't recognize it. They're internationally accredited. So we're opening up the capacity building in Nigeria and also allowing for other countries in Africa to come and train in Nigeria.
The summary, the manpower strength, the training services that have been done here, and all of the things that happen here. Let's just happen.
ICAO certification.
Okay. So what we have here is, in terms of capability, covers safety, survival, and emergency response training. And this is in various sectors. Today we're focusing on the aviation sector. In terms of accreditation, we go for what is recognized in the sector. So we go for the NCAA accreditation, but our focus is always targeted on the international accreditation as well. So that is where we talked about, focusing on obtaining the ICAO standards. We already are working very closely on JOIF accreditation, which is for industrial firefighting. We already have in place OPITO, which is for the offshore industry. So it's confirmation that depending on the sector and the accreditations that apply to that sector, we will go for it. And in all cases, we have actually attained the accreditations desired.
Thank you so much, gentlemen.
We are far away.